Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
All right, welcome to High School Hoops. Talking about a topic that I would say this is a little bit of my kryptonite. I am not as good at part of this topic as far as strength and conditioning goes, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to teach an old dog new tricks. But before we do that, I'd like to give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Go over and check it out. Hopefully the site is not down and I'm not revamping it when you go over and check it out. My blog, I think my blog posts are really good, but that's just me. Go over a lot of free materials over there at teachhoops.com. And then go over and check out Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine, sales wise, first of all. But I think, anyway, I'm so old that I remember the old shooting machines that weren't mechanical and they had these long metal rails that came down and you'd shoot.
Oh yeah, and it'd roll down.
It'd roll down and stuff.
Yeah,
so
like the bowling balls coming back.
Yes, the bowling balls coming back. It was like that. So Google that if you're listening. Dr. Dish will not sell you one of those. They have workouts and everything now inside of it. It's super easy to set up. I think my record is like 27 seconds to set it up or take it down.
Oh, you're good. I'm still learning. I'm still learning.
My players are really good. I can have open gyms in the morning at 6:30 and my cup of coffee and I roll the balls out and they can do it. It's perfect. Yeah, it's super easy. So go over and check them out. Tell them Coach Collins sent you or High School Hoops and they'll, trust me, they'll take really good care of you. Just had one of my players buy a machine. So, all right. So we're going to talk about out of season and in season strength training and conditioning.
Yes.
And what is your thought on these topics?
Well, if you can't just depend on shooting, because basketball, believe it or not, is a contact sport. I've got a couple of busted chins, broken jaw, broken nose,
couple fake teeth. Like one's a wall. Like I'm pointing, people are listening. I'm pointing to my two front teeth. One is from a wall at Lakeview Elementary School for diving after a ball, and the other one was in college, and I dug it out of a person's shoulder. So I think I have it somewhere. I don't know where I had it, but it was like one of these things, and then there's my tooth, and I go, and I tapped him on the shoulder. I go, excuse me, you have my tooth.
So can I? And
I have my tooth back. Thank you.
No, I haven't experienced that, but I mean, as a PG, like I said, I have a busted chin. My jaw was broken twice. Broken nose. All of my fingers have that wide knuckle because they've been jammed. I mean, basketball is a contact sport, and it
is. It's gotten more and more physical.
Yep, and you and you don't get the fouls. You only get half of the fouls called now. So. I'm not gonna believe this.
That's a whole different topic. You can go listen. I've done a podcast on that recently. I hope I haven't gotten myself in too much trouble with the official. But they're all bad. That's my theory. That's how I get through life. Every official is bad. Every official is bad. And then when I get a good when they do a decent job, I think they're wonderful.
Life is good. Life is great.
Life is good. Yeah. So I just Don't assume they're going to help me at all.
But we have to prepare our bodies for that contact. But also, and this is where even strength, you think of power, but it's also giving you agility. It's also making you quicker. All of those things, which are going to help you with basketball. So strength, conditioning, of course. Conditioning, you can bring somebody that runs track in to play basketball and they'd almost pass out because the running is not the same type of running. So you have to cater to the sport of basketball with your conditioning. And a lot of, you got to get the long activity. So
Jen, how much conditioning explain the difference between the two levels that you see as far as conditioning goes, and then we'll talk about strength. Strength's a little different probably because college has a strength coach per se.
Yeah.
Probably.
And a lot of high schools are now getting
they are.
Yeah. Okay, so with conditioning, I'd say think about a pyramid. You want to start building a wide base and then taper down and get more specific to basketball, as starting from off season to season time. So your conditioning originally is going to be like super hard, like say 30 to 40 minutes at 70%, and then like do 4 minutes at 90% and trickle it down and do 4 minutes again all the way back down to your 70 in order to get your conditioning in. So you start wide, but then, like I say, as the season gets closer, you're going to taper that down because hopefully you have incorporated conditioning into your practice plan. I know what we do as the season gets closer, we don't do sprints and all that stuff at the end of practice and all that because we incorporate conditioning in the drills that we do.
Right. So, I hate running lines. I sometimes have to do that.
Yeah.
But ideally, yes. And I think the tapering thing is an important kind of, thing leading into the season, especially if they're coming off another sport, especially if they're coming off something else that you don't want to beat their body. It seems like their bodies are more fragile in the last.
Yeah. And but that's where also, like I said, the strength part comes in because you think of, the muscles when you think strength, but what we do, especially with our girls, is a lot of our strength training, and we do weights, but as we get closer to the season, our strength training is body training. So we're doing exercises with like no weights, but if you can control your body, and the different exercises that we have them to do is using their body weight. So the pull-ups, the boxes and all of that.
Resistant training, a lot of resistant training.
If we're doing all of that, then when I'm running down the court as a post player and I come down and I do my step and spin and you push me, I'm not going to move because I've got that strength. I can control my body strength.
Right.
Is that making sense?
Yeah. And the thing is, especially with girls, that strength and that conditioning, it's proven that girls blow their knees out more often than boys, because of their hips and the strength.
And multiple times.
Yeah. So it is really important to get that strength and that condition, that stuff down. Especially at the girls level, it's even more than the boys level.
Exactly. So that's why,
and life changing.
It can make or break an athlete, but also a team. Without having that strength, that agility. We've even incorporated some yoga because
that stretching is really good
to get the core. It's a core increaser. Is one of the main reasons that we've incorporated yoga into some of our workouts. Because that yoga ain't no joke. A lot of people think, you think peace and harmony. No, yoga is a workout.
And then you do the hot yoga, it's a whole different world.
I can't do hot yoga. I can't.
I've
breathe.
never done it. How is it?
Breathe. I can't breathe in there. Yeah, I can't do. When I do the steam room, I literally have to take a wet towel and place it over my face so I can breathe.
And we do a lot. And we do a lot of like visualization and peace and closing the eyes and relaxing, kind of the meditation thing. Because
mindfulness.
Yes, it's so. I mean, especially for us coming out of the, boys come out of being in high school is hard for those of you that forgot. And they're on all day to the teachers, they're on all day to their friends, they're on all day. And then they come to practice, they got to be on for coach. So we do some relaxation stuff where we kind of let some of that stuff go. Let your English test that you don't know anything for tomorrow go, kind of. And it does help. I really do believe it helps.
And our kids we try to use some mindfulness with our athletes at Southwest. Because man, a lot of our kids are going through
lots of
things we never fathomed in our lives,
right?
And so that plays a part. If their mind's not there,
and their mind should be in other places sometimes, but you're trying to what this is hopefully is a little bit of joy to their day. And
just helping them to cope, helping them to cope.
And exercising helps you to cope. It really does. That's what people don't understand. So anything else with strength and conditioning, coach, you want to share?
Just focusing when we're training power. Two main movement patterns that we use, of course, lower body pushes for your jumps, your sprints, changing direction, upper body pushes for your shots and your passes. I think that's as basic as you can get. Just a couple exercises before. Obviously, you're going to taper that down. Like I said, the reverse pyramid as your season gets closer, because you don't want to affect their shot. So really, at that point, we do a lot of lower body because that doesn't affect the game as much as doing upper body, because like I said, it'll change your shot, it'll change your passing. But hey, if it makes you jump higher, we'll take that. If it makes you sprint harder, we'll take that. So we switch to a lot of more lower body and fewer opportunities. So we just might go once a week during the season, but we'll go 3-4 days a week off season.
I love that. All right, thank you, coach.
You're welcome.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Memorial Day doorbuster deals are here at Lowe's. Right now, Rewards members save $80 on the Master Forge 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, Rewards members save $900 on the Lowe's exclusive Hisense French door refrigerator, now only $999. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/26. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.